Cenk, you said it was the most obvious Nazi salute you'd ever seen, which I think Hitler might be a bit surprised about, but you don't
really
actually believe
that, did you, Cenk? Oh,
yeah, but Cenk, just to be clear, you don't actually think he's a Nazi, do you? So how can you make a Nazi?
So in this clip, which is very delicious, considering the fact that there was this huge debate with Andrew Wilson and Anna Kasparian over Cenk calling people fascists and Nazis. I cannot say that word, but these other people can. But anyway, Andrew Wilson is actually going to dunk on Cenk for calling Elon Musk that name that everybody, from World War II. Yeah. So Andrew specifically stepped to Cenk Uygur in this brutal debate, absolutely demolished him. And you know what Andrew does, guys. We already know this clip is going to be great of Andrew obliterating, taking over, shutting down Cenk Uygur for the use of those words like, again, the World War II guys, fascists, and words like that, guys. So let's go ahead and just get right into it and let Andrew cook the way Andrew Wilson cooks often.
Salute if you're not actually a Nazi, and in fact absolutely hate everything they stand for. That's not a Nazi salute. It's a awkward thing that he did to say my heart to you that then gets deliberately misinterpreted as a Nazi salute by people who keep wanting to call everyone on the right a Nazi.
No. So Elon Musk is trolling. So this is a classic right-wing maneuver. It's to get attention. And he knows that if he does a Nazi salute, but he says, oh, but I touched my heart. And I can't believe they're calling me a Nazi. I'm the victim. The left wing is coming after me just because I did the most obvious Nazi salute of all time. Now, the left is angry at me because I'm not calling him a Nazi. I think he's trolling. I think he's doing it for attention. And he does this plausible deniability. It's the oldest trick in the book coming from the right wing. In fact, when you get upset at the right wing, they usually go, he's just trolling, right? So that's what happened there. That wasn't subtle. And again, I have credibility here because when they accused so many people of doing this, I said no. When Laura Ingraham was at the RNC and she raised her arm and they're like, that's a Nazi salute. That's not a Nazi salute. She just raised her arm. Everybody raises their arm. He did that so crisp, so sharp, exactly like the way that they did in the Third Reich. That's not an accident. He's a smart guy. He's doing it to get us to do this segment and for the inauguration to all be about Elon Musk. He's swallowing up all the attention.
I think that is the biggest load of cobblers I've ever heard in my life. But Andrew, over to you.
Yeah, so it is.
Okay.
So
oh my God, no, don't criticize when it's so freaking obvious. And what if he put a Nazi, he put a swastika on his forehead? You guys would be like, no. It's not what it appears. It's not what it appears.
Calm down, Cenk, calm down.
Yeah, go ahead.
I didn't interrupt you.
Andrea, go ahead.
By the way, it's great to have the old Cenk back, by the way, just for the record.
Yeah, I didn't interrupt you, Snake. Just calm down for a second. Let me respond very quickly. Andrea. Okay, so we have tons of evidence that Elon Musk isn't a Nazi. Kanye West, I don't know if you remember this, but he ran for political office. When he released a swastika, it wasn't even a swastika, it's just something that looked like one. Musk banned him for it. Musk just went through and did a massive purge. He just went through and did a massive purge of all sorts of people who were considered Nazis or that the left had been calling Nazis on Twitter. It's a big thing right now. All the evidence points to the fact not only is he not a Nazi, but there's no good incentive for him to even do this. What's the incentive? You say, well, it's a dog whistle. He's trolling. He's just funning this and that. No, this is very common, by the way, for people to make this hand gesture. I have it from AOC. I have it from Clinton. I have it from Germany. All of these various people.
In the 1930s.
And the thing is, yeah, I have it from all of the Democrats. You can draw side-by-side comparisons. People have been showing you them nonstop. You just don't care. You don't.
By the way, guys, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and the notification bell if you like the clips like this. Also, Andrew was talking about a group of people that Elon had gotten rid of. He did do a sweep with the Groypers. Like, sweep them all. Like, it was, I'm not laughing like it's funny. It wasn't funny. It was like, what the heck? Just so, yeah. I don't think Elon is a Nazi. Let's get back to the clip.
Don't care because you want it to be some trolling Nazi thing when it clearly isn't.
Why did I defend all the other right-wingers when they raised their arms like that? then why did I defend all the other right-wingers when they raised their arms like that?
Because
even
the
Nick
same
Fuentes
reason you
today
defend
was like,
left-wingers
that
when
was
they
the
do.
clearest Nazi salute. And by the way, I literally said, even if he put a swastika on his head,
No,
you
he
guys
didn't
would find
say
an
that.
excuse for it. And then,
didn't
hold
say
on,
that.
and then you said about Kanye, when he put a swastika on his head, it wasn't really a Nazi symbol. I mean, you proved my point over and over again. So it's a delight debating.
I didn't say it wasn't a Nazi symbol.
And
I
even
said a swastika. I said it wasn't an actual swastika, but it looked enough like one. That he banned it.
Okay, so
I didn't say
there you
anything
go
about
again. I mean,
not
it's a swastika, but not
Nazi
really,
symbol.
but not really, because, okay. So, look, even
Yeah,
Nick
symbols
Fuentes,
actually
an
look
avowed
like
neo-Nazi
actual symbols because
today,
they're actual
said
symbols.
It's an absolute Nazi salute. Yeah, so look, guys.
No, he didn't
you
say
guys
that.
are
You just made it
fighting
up.
against a ghost.
I mean,
Listen,
Cenk, as
he
he did
didn't
it,
make a Nazi
as he did
didn't
it,
make a
Cenk,
Nazi
he literally
salute.
says, "From my heart to you," or whatever the words were, right?
Yeah.
He literally tells
Touches
you
his
what he's
heart.
doing.
Yeah, that's
From
the
my heart
plausible
to you.
deniability. Of course.
Nobody,
Of course. Do you
nobody
think, Piers,
actually believes.
Piers,
Hang on, Cenk.
Piers,
No, Cenk, hang on.
you're a
Cenk,
sophisticated
nobody
media
actually,
person.
including
Do you
you, by the
really
way.
think he would have said, "This is for the Third Reich"? No, of course he's going to have.
He would if he was a Nazi.
and make up an excuse. You
Yeah.
know that.
If he was a Nazi, he'd say, "Heil Hitler. This is for you, the Third Reich. My love to you."
Yeah.
Yes, because he would be an actual Nazi.
you.
Instead,
Well,
he's a
first
guy
of
who
all,
literally a
Piers, you're
few months
fighting a
ago
ghost.
went to Jerusalem. He went to Jerusalem. He
Yeah,
went to the
but again,
and then he went down to the.
But
he went
Piers,
down to
two
the
things.
kibbutz,
Number
which
one,
was
you're fighting a
annihilated
ghost.
on
I
October
didn't
the
say he
7th.
was a Nazi.
He literally went.
I didn't
to the
say he was a
scene
Nazi.
Of the
You
massacre
keep going back to
of
he's
Jewish
not a Nazi.
people on
It's
I'm
October
saying
the
he's
7th.
doing it for
It's inferred.
attention, and you know that, Piers. As a guy who loves attention,
It's not true.
you know he's doing
I
it for the
don't-
attention.
I don't
so
know that,
stop making
'cause
an
it
argument,
didn't happen.
debating an argument that I didn't even make.
There is absolutely no way in the world Elon Musk deliberately did that to get attention as a Nazi sympathizer.
Yeah.
The whole idea of that is fanciful, delusional, and deliberately,
No, not as a Nazi
deliberately
sympathizer,
manipulative
Piers.
nonsense.
As a person who goes, me, look at me, look at me, look at me. It's trolling. Do you not understand the concept of trolling?
I do.
What are we debating here? I mean, Cenk Uygur, do you not understand the concept of all you do is say me. What are you talking about? First of all the people, Elon Musk is not going to be the one that we are going to accuse of even doing that for attention. You have to understand, the advertisers almost took Elon Musk's Twitter from him. Okay? And if you don't know who the advertisers are, then you're just not even ready for the conversation. But anywho, you think it's going to play around with that? He got caught up in the moment. He's freaking socially awkward. Okay? Anybody can tell. I'm not busting on him. It's just true. Secondly, what are we arguing about? He did his arm like that. People did that in the 30s. Oh my gosh. Are we crying about where arms go? That is literally where this is going. It's like the arm went up too hard. Do you know that, by the way, that salute is done in some churches? Like, I've been to church where after the benediction, the pastor leaves, walks away from the tabernacle and then turns around, and we all put our arm up like that towards the tabernacle. It's almost like a salute to Christ. What are we talking about? This is insane. But it's funny to me because, look at Andrew Wilson. Hilarious. I just needed to say, because this is crazy.
So you do
very good at it
outrageous
myself.
things with plausible deniability so that you could then come and go, oh my God, I got all the attention, plus I'm the victim because they're misinterpreting me.
Yeah, because when you're set up, okay,
great
so you
argument,
really
Cenk.
Learn
So
that
here's-
trick and
here's
hang on,
Cenk's
Cenk,
argument.
So
just to be
you're
clear,
having
hang
a
on.
nonsense debate about
Cenk,
whether he's a Nazi.
just to be clear,
I'm telling you that he did it for attention.
I hear you, but just to be clear, you really think that what he thought would be a good move as he's celebrating
Okay.
Donald Trump's historic second presidency starting, that what Donald Trump would want on the front pages the next day was not a picture of him as the new president, but a picture of Elon Musk doing what you say was a Nazi salute. You think he literally gained that deliberately to troll people. What part of your brain
So,
thinks
Piers,
that
let me
is
ask you a
even
question
feasible
back.
from a guy who literally lands space rockets in cradles? He's got one of the biggest brains in the world. He was not deliberately trolling people as if he's a Nazi. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So, Piers, let me ask you a question back. If you were giving a speech in the inauguration or in the parliament or anywhere, and somebody told you, hey, go say from my heart and do this exact thing where you even almost snap your boots. You know, he just snapped that salute, right?
He won't do it again.
Would you really do it? And I want you to do it right now.
I told him,
if you say you would do it.
I told him, I didn't tell him, but I tweeted, and 10 million people have viewed my post on X, so he'll have seen it. I just said it was very ill-advised of him to do that move. Absolutely.
There you go. So
very
you think it did look like a Nazi salute.
But anyone who genuinely believes he was doing it to replicate a Nazi salute is talking complete bullshit. Andrew.
Yeah, and to just respond very briefly.
Piers,
I want to bring Andrew in now. Let me bring Andrew in.
If it didn't look like a Nazi salute, why was it ill-advised? If it didn't look like a Nazi salute, why was it ill-advised?
Andrew, it was ill-advised to do it, and I'm sure he'll now realize that. It was an ill-advised act.
Okay, good.
So here's the thing too. This is something that's off the cuff. Cenk's entire argument here is it's trolling. Believe me. That's it.
Yeah.
No evidence, no anything.
None.
All evidence to the contrary.
You don't have evidence
doesn't even
either.
claim he's a.
You don't know
doesn't
what's
even
in
claim
his
he's a
head.
Nazi. It's not my claim. You, the claimer. You bring the evidence. You, the claimer, bring the evidence. Oh, it was trolling. I have no evidence.
The
Believe me, though.
is in the
Great
video
argument.
where he does a Cenk Uygur
Oh, that's the
salute.
evidence.
And you're saying
He didn't do a
no,
Cenk
it's
Uygur.
actually his mind.
Now it's a Cenk Uygur.
You read his mind, and he meant really well by it.
You are
You're
the one
one
claiming you
that
read
has
his mind. You're
It's insane, guys. Basically, that's not the argument to me, whether he did it on purpose or not. My arms can go wherever they want to go. It's ill-advised for him to make that salute is absolutely preposterous to me. It is not ill-advised. You put your arms up and down as many times as you want. Like, what are we doing here? Like, this is not the argument. This is not the argument. I've saluted things like that. Like, I've made that salute in church, okay? And I'm not going to stop, okay? It's just arms. They went up. And if somebody is out here scared about those arms, you're the one who needs to get a psyche eval, allegedly, in my opinion. I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye.